Great morning, HBU Challengers. Nikisha Ware here, reporting live with day 3. And thank you guys so much for coming along on the journey. And go ahead and drop a 2 if you're here on the replay. Let me know where you're tuning in from. And drop a 1 if you are here live and you're eager to know about day 3's agenda. So today we will be talking about how to create content. And guys, I hope that the information that we've been sharing over the last couple of days has been helpful and you've been getting some engagement. Would love to hear about it. Drop it in the comments. Some aha moments, some takeaways, some challenges that you may have overcome trying to clean up your Facebook page, or maybe some good engagements or leads that you've gotten as a result of people responding to the change on your personal Facebook page. So today we're just going to jump right into it because I don't want to stay long. I don't want this really to be more than about 10-12 minutes. So I'm going to go really fast. So I hope you got pen and paper, blue ink to take these down, because I'm going to give you 7 strategies in order to create content, guys. So first, why is content so important? So as I've said for the last couple of days, and I hope you caught my live on my personal page last night, I would definitely encourage you to do that. Go over and see that video that I did about attracting and repelling folks. So content is important, guys, because what creating content is going to do is allow you to provide more value to the marketplace, more value to your following, your viewers, your listeners, which is also going to increase your engagement, which is going to really allow you to get more of what you want: more business, more customers, more reps, more leads. So that's going to attract more people to you. So that's why content is so important, as I've stated before. And you need to really drop a 4 when you really need to get comfortable with knowing these off the bat. So as you're developing your content, whether it's a Facebook Live or a written text or a quote that you do, or a pic, that you consider these 4 things: that you're here on Facebook to inform, to educate, to inspire, and entertain. So that needs to be the premise or the foundation that you always need to keep in your head when you're creating content for your personal Facebook page, your Facebook personal page. So when you put up great content, that's going to allow people to come to you. They're going to want to know what you're doing. On the video yesterday, I talked a lot about repelling people. When you raise curiosity and not satisfy it, when you provide content that is valuable, relevant, consistent, and of high quality, people are going to want to know. They're going to come to you, and that's when you know you're doing it right. When people are coming to you asking for more, and boom, then there is your opportunity for you to now share your concept or idea, good product or service, with an open mind, with somebody who is looking for what exactly you had to offer. So let's jump right into those 7 strategies. And one technique that I learned from Ray Higdon, my coach in network marketing, is that there's a way, there is a formula to share content for the rest of your days. And it's titled ILT, capital I, capital L, capital T. That's the acronym for it. And it stands for invest, learn, and teach. So the invest, of course, is natural. Invest some time and potentially money into learning something, right? Whether it's a book, whether it's a magazine, an article, a course that you purchased, a webinar, a presentation, whatever it is, invest the time into getting the information, learn the information, that's what the L stands for, and then teach it. Guys, that is a money-making formula. Write that down. Drop a 5 when you know that is pretty simple and you can do it on anything. And I'm going to give you 7 strategies on what you could do it on. The first strategy that you can take or approach is going to books to get content, right? How many of us have books all around us? and I did not have, I actually always have 2 books with me, and I'm going to take 1 second, guys, to get those 2. So I broke a major Facebook Live rule, right? But I had every intention to have these 2 books. These are the 2 books that I carry with me at all times, because a part of my daily successful habits are mindset training, at least 15 minutes a day, and marketing training, at least 15 minutes a day. If you really want to make 6 figures next year, you up that by an hour. If you really have issues with attracting money and have a deep poverty consciousness, then you need to do at least an hour of mindset training every day. So these are the 2 books that by my coach, Ray Higdon. One is Go for No, Network Marketing. Okay, I get that backward. For network marketers, and Vibrational Money Immersion. So those are the 2 books, guys. You got books all around you. And what I normally do is I like to highlight. I know some people don't like messing up their books, but I like to highlight. I like to put pencil notes in the margins. I put stickies in my books. Those notes are gold. Why? Because not everybody went and bought his book, right? They should have, but not everybody did. But my audience needs to hear it. They need to know it. And if I could share some nuggets with them that I learned, that I invested in and learned, and teach it to them, and give the book a plug, guess what they may do? They may go out and buy it. And that is how you pay it forward, people. That is how you give value. That is how you increase in your life. The more value you bring to the marketplace, the more people you will attract. And again, that will convert to a growing, thriving business. So take notes with sticky notes or with index cards. Any aha moments you have, anything that has provided you value, honey, you could do a live or a post with nice emojis bulleted for you on 1 page in a book. So if you've got tons of book, guys, you will never run out of content. So moving on to the next one, number 2, drop a 2 again. So the other source where you can find content are websites and blogs that are related to your particular niche. Your audience goes to certain websites, blogs, articles. Go there too, find good content, right? Find good content. Where are they providing the value to their niche, right? Because this is the good thing about it, right? These people out here, they've done the research. They have done, if you're into finance, Huffington Post or Forbes, or if you're into fashion and style, Vogue, guess what? Their team, they've already done the research. They have their finger on the pulse of what people in your particular audience in your market want to know and learn about. So guys, that is a great source to get content, websites and blogs that are related to what your niche is looking for. The next place, and the other place is Google, of course, related to websites and blogs. Now, this is the only time that I would recommend that you go to Google and get verifiable, good information when you are looking for content related to your niche market. The number 3 place, drop a 3. I got to get that together. But YouTube, go find 3 to 5 experts that are in your field, in your industry. Listen to them. Again, investing the time. Listen to a few audio or videos, right, of people that you follow, that you aspire to be, that you want to model after. What are the people in their target market needing? What solutions are they providing to solve those problems, to feel those hurts, needs, and pains? So that is a great place for you to go as well. Get the information, learn it, take notes, boom, teach it in a blog, teach it in a post, teach it in a Facebook Live. Are y'all, is that making sense? Does that sound pretty doable for you? So the next one is 4. Drop a 4. Guys, Pinterest. I love Pinterest because they have the infographics. Now, Pinterest is really good for people that are in, who are cooks or who are in health and wellness. It's really, really, really good for them because, guys, if you just do a simple search, they're going to go bubble up all these graphics with information, whereas YouTube and the websites and the blogs were more text and videos. Well, of course, graphics only, or graphic images with content on them, are found in Pinterest. And you can search it, and guys, for days have information. And I love the infographics because they're engaging. They have questions. They give really good data and research. So that is a wonderful place to get content for a post. Number 5, drop a 5. If you know, you can go right to Facebook. Guys, if y'all are not stalking people to get content, right, then you're really not trying. So try a little bit. Drop a 5 if you're going to try and just go to Facebook and find influencers that you resonate with, that you vibe with, and that you believe your audience would get value from. Again, invest the time, read some of their blog posts, read some of their posts, read some of their content on their videos, and model that. Now, this is the point where I want to say this, because this is critically important. When you get information from any source at any time, right? And because I'm sure this was a question, drop a 6 if this was a question in your head. Well, you know, how am I going to set myself apart if all the content is somebody else's? Well, the first thing you're going to do is bring you to it. Bring your authentic self to the content. And the second thing you're going to do, you're going to give credit where credit is due. So you're going to give the content your voice, your perspective, your spin, and 2, you're going to give credit where credit is due. And you can always say, well, it's been said, or one of my favorite leaders spoke on this, or give the name. I just straight flat give the name of people that I've gotten their content from, because they invested a lot of time and energy as well. And you know what? I just want to pay it forward, and I do want to do the right thing by giving them the credit for it. So when you're on Facebook, you can do the same thing. People that are your contemporaries, or people that you aspire to be like. Number 6, Facebook groups. Guys, join at least 1 to 2 Facebook groups every day related to your personal interests and what you believe your audience, you know, the people that you aspire to be. 1, what groups would they be members of? You know, where would they engage? And 2, where would your target market engage? What groups are they getting involved in? And where are they meeting up? And you want to go in those groups and just read. Sometimes those administrators or moderators will post things with questions. Ding. They'll have questions, or they'll have a post with some kind of inquiry post where they want to get engagement. So they'll ask a question, or the administrator rather will say something like, well, hey, what have been your top struggles in business? Guys, all of those feeds, comments, gold. That's information that you can do a blog on, a post on, or Facebook Live, right? So that's a great source to get content inside of the Facebook group, particularly questions that have been asked. And the last thing, conversations. I have done so many Facebook Lives based on a conversation I have had with somebody on my team or in my business, or somebody I just met, or my husband or my kids. Guys, that is gold. All of these really are. And I'm just giving y'all all the secrets of how I create content for all of my daily posts and my Facebook Lives. But they work, I promise you. And if you do these steps, and if you've been doing the actions every day, you're going to get the results. Massive action gets you massive results. No action, no results, which equals no money. So in this life, you're going to do 1 or 2 things. You're either going to take massive action, or you're going to make excuses. But you can't do both. So with that being said, I hope this has been valuable to you. If there are other people that you know really need to hear this content and you'd love to share it with them, remember, sharing is caring. Like, comment, share it with them. Add them to the group. It's not too late. We're going to roll into the rest of this week with day 4 tomorrow. And if you got any questions, again, drop them in the post. Any aha moments, any takeaways, any things that have worked for you. And let me see some examples in the post. I would love to see how your engagement is going, and follow the steps, guys. If you follow the steps, you'll get the results. And there's a quote that I believe Jim Rohn says, if you want what the successful people want, you have to do what the successful people do. That's simple. Success leaves clues, guys. So as always, I love you to life. And with that, I will turn you over to your regularly scheduled program.